Aloha, everybody. I just wanted to go over some real brief information for the sciences of verb activity that I'm going to have you do. The first page of the activity is basically kind of integrated math. It's the second page, the third page that I'm going to have you take a look at. We'll talk about this in class, of course, but I just wanted to actually kind of show what it is we're going to be doing. So this will be the sheet that we're going to be looking at, and you can notice that there's essentially these square boxes, and the little X in the upper left boxes indicates the location of the 4 different M&Ms that you're going to use. And so you're going to need your own colored pencils or markers or whatever, but ideally, what you want to do is you will have already opened a bag of the M&Ms up, so that's not going to be a big problem. And then you're going to put about enough water in here that it's going to be about a little bit less than half full. You want to make sure that there's enough water that it'll actually physically cover the M&Ms. So you will want to make sure that you use 4 different M&Ms. So I have put out here my bag of M&Ms, and I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 in that bag. That's a minimum number on that bag. And I'm going to take, I have 2 blues, and I have 4 yellow, I have 2 green, I have, looks like 3 orange, 2 red, and I have 1 brown. I'm going to take a red, and I'm going to take a blue and a green, and I think I'll go ahead and use I'll use yellow too. And then I'm going to stick them what would be about an inch in from the recess portion of the pan, and it would be helpful if at least one of the M's is up. And so I'm going to put 1 in. You just want to make sure that they're covered, that there's enough water in here that each of the M&Ms is covered. And then before you do this, of course, you're going to predict what would be the outcome, the pattern that you might see. And you're going to run this every 2 minutes, and you're going to draw what you see. And it should take probably 12 minutes, 14 minutes, maybe 16 minutes to get the actual reaction that you're looking for. So that gives you an idea about how to start. Now everybody's going to use plain water in this first experiment. That's the whole point of a hypothesis-based lab. And so after a few, if you want, you're going to on page 3, you're going to be looking at other possible experiments that you could do to test your hypothesis, and you'll have to think about which of the variables that we are working with here. Okay, that is what we're going to be doing. You are going to be doing, and I look forward to seeing your images.